Hey everyone, Sarah here. So today I am here and I am setting up a Work Commonplace notebook. So this is going to be a complement to my Work Bujo. If you're new here, welcome, and please consider subscribing and hitting the like button if you like this video and want to see more from me. Okay, so a little bit about me. I am a continuous improvement project manager. What does that even mean? It means that I build systems for company to make them that functional area or those systems more efficient, to increase throughput or decrease waste or whatever that may be. So I've taken those skills and I've applied it into my functional planning routine. So why am I telling you this? Well, I think it's specifically important here because some of these skills, so this is actually process mapping, and I do this all the time at work, but I am creating a Commonplace notebook where it has all the processes in my functional area that we transact every time. So this first spread is, I've migrated this from my work bullet journal. So you've seen this before. It's just the overview of my functional area, the stages of it, and then all the processes that we do. So it's called commercial operations. So it's very transactional, like sales orders, quotes, those kind of things. So anyhow, so these are all the different functions and phases of my functional area. So I wanted to call out each of the processes in those functional areas so I could then go and process map them out. So I'm curious, in the comments below, where could you use this concept of a Commonplace notebook in your life? Could it be like work, home? And if it's at work, like what would you put in here? So leave a comment because I'm really curious if I'm just geeking out over here. All right, so this is my first process and I'm doing like blocks for the steps and then the diamonds are decision blocks. So these are the different steps this is the quote process. And I'm doing this because like if we're talking out in a meeting or something like that, I can kind of just pull this out and visually represent the process. And I also want to know where the decision points are because those are often a lot of times bottlenecks in processes and slow things down. So each of the different each of the different boxes is a step, and then the diamonds are a decision point where you kind of decide and you go, do this or that. And then you kind of circle through of what it is. What each of those decisions could be and how they circle back. And then at the bottom here, you see me drawing lines, and I'm going to go in afterwards. And I really needed my computer for this, but I want to look at all of the data inputs for each of the process steps. The reason why I want to do that is because these are transactional processes. So it means we input data into an ERP system or whatever the tool is, and those data points drive decisions or they trigger other people to do work or get like a queue up or something. And I want to know that because those are where like we kind of get some KPIs from and all that fun stuff. So this is all the different processes in my functional area, and they range from like quotes, order entries, like an RMA, request for returns, expedites, order management, all those different things. And in the back here, I'm actually putting, these are just like, I'm using chevrons to illustrate stages of different business functions or business systems. So these are not my functional area, but they inform how I support the customer. So I wanted to very high level understand the different stages that each of these different areas work. So like shipping, the shipping department processes, like the stages. So it's like you pick the product, you pack the product, you transact it, the shipping, and then you actually put it on a truck. So then the returns is like we approve the return, we inspect it, we credit it, so different stages. So I like to have these different high level stages because they help me understand where my customer's order is, or where their request is, where it sits, who I follow up with. So those are the different things that they're not my functional areas, but they help support what we do every day. So I wanted to just have a high level understand what they are. So again, the reason why I'm doing this is really so I can have a quick reference. I get a lot of emails saying like, hey, somebody did this on the order and now we can't do this or that. And I can pull this out and be like, hey, where does that occur? Where does this problem occur in that process? And then I can understand like maybe some root causes or why things are happening the way they did, or maybe it's a trading issue, or maybe we just have a poor process. Maybe we need to fix something. There's a gap. So that is why I wanted to do this. The other reason why I'm doing this is because you guys know that I'm working on like email management for my team and kind of figuring out how to get us all doing the same thing and improving the customer experience. Well, I needed to do all this in order to understand how to build out that email framework that we're creating. So I'm a little bit cheating here. I'm getting a video out of this. I'm having a relaxing Saturday, and I am working towards my 90-day goal. So, woo, winning. No, I'm just kidding. So this tool, you heard me at the beginning saying continuous improvement. That's a project manager and improving systems and all those fun things. This is one of the tools that I use to start off those types of projects and initiate those projects. And I'm actually doing what's called a SciPoc. I know, I'm wicked geeking out here. But the reason why I love this SciPoc tool is because, like I said, it's transactional processes, and those data inputs really drive how other functions support my department. So that's why it's so important to me. So I just love the whole SciPoc thing. It's my favorite. I know, it's geeky. All right, so I'm just erasing all of the pencil. You guys, my desk was out of control with the eraser marks, and I really don't like this eraser. I got to get a new one. But anyway, so I'm just erasing it. I wanted to use this notebook because I wanted like something that was quick and light and easy that I could just throw in any planning system I had, because the reason why that I want to keep this, it's kind of like a one-off and maybe iterate it through, is because these processes for commercial operations and manufacturing environment they're generally the same no matter what company you go to, as long as it's in the same type of kind of industry. But the reason why I wanted to keep this so portable is because if I ever leave this company and go to another company, I can take it with me, and it's most likely going to be very similar because these are ERP systems. They're designed in such a way that they basically drive work. So anyway, so this is going to be pretty much the same no matter what, if I go to any manufacturing company. And this is a Hobonichi notebook. I got it. I've had them laying around. It was like a 3-pack. And I just love how like small and thin and quick it is. And when I got it, it's like a rectangle shape. Or maybe it's like a checkbook. That's how, I don't know, personal size maybe. But I instantly thought, oh my God, I could make some good process maps with this. And like swim lanes and all that fun stuff. So I've been wanting to use these for something. And then when I saw that Commonplace notebook, I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly what I could use it for. So, hey, here's a good one. So order management, that's the stage. And then these are the different functions, like maybe they want to cancel the order, and we have some different decision points. And one I forgot, actually, I put it in the wrong spot, but whatever, it's too late to move it now. But this is another process in post-sales. So this is a customer requesting a return. And I actually kind of messed up that block there. So post-sales, so this is a return. So receive the request. Does it fit T's and C's? Yes or no. If it doesn't, we say, nope, sorry. And if it does, we create a return, create the actual paperwork, send the paperwork, and then deliver the paperwork. And then I thought this was important to do an index. So I did go through and number all the pages. So how many pages are in this puppy? So there's 39 pages in it. And I thought it was important because I was going to end up referencing it. And I did leave some blank pages between different stages. So I just went through and numbered the pages, and then I created a quick index at the top. And again, I will say this actually took me a long time because I had to actually map out all the processes in my head and write down some notes. So this did take me a while, so just plan on that. But I actually think this is going to be super effective and useful, so it was worth the time investment. And it's something I'll have for a while. So like page 1 through, I just did an overview of the functional area. Page 3 to 4 was the first of the pre-sales stage, which is quotes. 5 and 6 was product recommendation and price and availability. So those are 2 different processes we do, but they're very similar. So I just looped them together. Page 9 and 10, I left blank, so I could have maybe add something later on. And page 11 and 12, I started to move on to order entry, where you actually enter the order. You look up some parts, which I actually needed my team for, so I didn't do that one. Then I left a few more blank pages. And I just kind of went through. So here's the flip through. First process is quotes. Second and third process. The fourth process, we're over order entry stage. Some blank pages for future. This is the expedite process for order management stage. Canceling an order for order management stage. Status. And then these are the different business system stages that work with my group. And then that's the return stage. And that's it. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments where you could use this concept of Commonplace notebooks. So take care, everyone. Bye.